Hi everyone, I'm Shayla and I'm a first-time Hobonichi user. I've been going digital for the past year, started my planning obsession with the file effects in around 2012 and then blossomed in Notion era. And now I'm using bound planners or journals for the first time and I'm super excited. I don't even remember how I got sucked into the Hobonichi world, although it was just about a month ago. But I ordered an A6 techo to start journaling a bit, as you know, setting goals for the new year and everything. And then I thought about a therapy journal, as I seem to have major skips in my memory, which isn't really helpful when you're trying to change and tackle certain behaviors. And before I knew it, I had come across this beautiful Hobonichi and fell in love with the cover and decided to tackle my finances. Um, so da, 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 da. So here we are. Since I'm a Hobonichi baby, and had some plans about each planner's usage and dire need for inspiration and not finding much about what I really need and hadn't planned, I thought I'd share it for everyone who might be in the same boat, but I'm sure that as time progresses, my planning will change with it. So I'm going to start roughly explaining um, my books and each usage, starting with this beauty. I think I'll just move all of this aside. Let's take this, and this, move it over, and let's start with this beauty. Starting with this beauty, the Hobonichi Han, it's an A5 size planner that would be too huge for most people's everyday carry, but it has become mine. This is my catch-all planner. I do some tracking in here, how much I sleep, the things I do. I use my monthly view, any kind of appointment schedule with appointments, what needs to be done in the month. My weeks look like this. And then at the end of each day, I do use it for memory keeping. And as you see, I'm still trying to find different layouts. It's what it is. Like this. Next is my personal holy grail. It's my Hobonichi Weeks #1. This is my mental health therapy planner. In here, since the layout is rather small, but perfect to just note particular moments of the day that may have triggered an emotion, it's used like a mini summary of the day. I track my mood, sleep, and anxiety in here, write down how I feel before a session, what I want to talk about during the session, some session notes and session reflections afterwards. And I actually use the extra note pages to write little entries about particular instances that cause particular emotions and color code them, like what is said to be done in a Commonplace journal. Essentially, forgive me, I'm so new to this, but in retrospect, I should have gone for a week's mega, the same size journal, but with many more notes pages. But since I didn't really know what I was doing while being planner, I've been ordering a bunch of Hobonichis. I'll probably buy a week-sized notebook in addition, but more about my system later on. Then this beautiful planner. This is my finance planner. Gracious, generous with my money. Yes, I do work for it, but I need to put on my big girl panties and be responsible. And it somehow goes hand in hand with my therapy journal, as I seem to be a lot of emotional spending. So 2 birds with 1 stone, I'd say. This is a really functional planner and kept very minimal. All my planners are, but this in particular is stripped of almost all of the things I do in the others. Setup is very minimal, less than the other ones. And this is how I keep it. And then the last beauty is my techo. It's this one. the English version, and this planner is solely used as my language journal. It may be a bit repetitive, but I do journal about my day again, only in my target language. I choose the size as I still have a lot of vocabulary to learn, and an A5 size seemed very overwhelming, but this size has been doing me great, and it's been helping me a lot in my output of the language. I do some mind number trackings on what kind of study I did on what day, and use the monthly view for my tutor session. But all in all, this is the Korean journal only. Did I say last but not least? No. So after all, I decided on purchasing a Hobonichi 5-year journal. In this journal, I'm planning ahead in the sense of keeping the little things I'd like to look back on when coming across the same day, just in different years. As of now, there's nothing negative written down, as I do all my, pardon my French, talking in my therapy journal. So this is strictly a capturing of the beauties in everyday life. And now, last but not least, it's the Hobonichi A6 Day Free. I wanted to know if I could just scribble in, keep information in reference. So I thought about adding a Commonplace journal to my Hobonichi Han, but opted for the smaller version. And yes, things that excite me and references I want to keep could be jotted down in my main planner as well. But I wanted a space where I can flip through without having to read whatever happened that day. I'm very into fountain pens right now, so this is all, and that's how you end up with a big stack like this. It's quite a setup, but I really enjoy it. So these are the current covers that they're in. This is a custom-made cover made by Mansoura Atelier, and I'm actually waiting for the therapy journal and the Hobonichi Han to receive the same one. I might get a pure leather one for the 5-year planner, although it's still naked right now. I might get a clear like this as well. This is my finest planner. This is a Moterm cover, and I have my wallet in here. This is something I printed on acetate. If you check, this is like my to-dos, daily, weekly, monthly, and then it's just stuck in here, and then in the back I have like my cards and whatnot. So this is my everywhere planner, and these are still naked, but I need to get them. Yeah, I really love this one. This one currently contains the Hobonichi Techo, and then I had a moleskin notebook that was an A5, but I cut it down to A6. And then in the back, I have my Hobonichi Day Free. Yeah, so this is it. So if you're a first-time Hobonichi user this year, I'd love to hear how you're getting around using them. What sites are you using for what purpose? Are you minimal or going all in with stickers? And if so, which ones are you using? I'd love to know. And for all the pro Hobonichi users, what made you decide on what setup to get for this year? I'd really love to know, because I couldn't decide and seem to love them all. Yeah, so this is it. If you have any questions, suggestions, or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let's share our tips and tricks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.